Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Under the Radar episode here in Season 2. And if you're new here, hit that like and hit that subscribe button to give me some feedback if you guys enjoy my content. Today is about my guy, Tyrese Halliburton. My guy has been killing it in the NBA. There's only two rookies that I see in my brain really competing for the Rookie of the Year. And I only see two. That's right, Tyrese Halliburton's one of them. But who is the other one? I featured him on the channel here before, and his name is LaMelo Ball. Both LaMelo Ball and Tyrese are really just pulling each other's necks for the award. I mean, obviously, LaMelo at this point is running away with the award, but I'm just saying that Tyrese is a very, very close second. I mean, this guy was not even in the top 5 in the NBA draft, but he was drafted 12th overall. But my guy outperformed everybody above him except LaMelo. I mean, yes, Wiseman is having an okay season, but that's not a number 2 pick season. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I expected Wiseman, okay, not to really dominate at the get go, but guys, he's just a rookie, so I'm not giving him much cred for that. So, what position does Tyrese Halliburton play? He is a small forward shooting guard. Now, it's a little confusing. Small forward shooting guard. He has the shooting touch of a shooting guard, but he has a length and the height of a small forward. Yes, like normal shooting guards in the NBA are around 6'4", 6'5", but my guy looks extra tall. I mean, I know he's 6'5", but man, if I look at him from a distance, he looks 6'7" to me. Like 6'6", 6'7". That's how I see him from a guy a mile away. But man, this guy is lengthy as hell. He uses his length in the paint, his soft touch around the basket, his a little bit of an awkward shooting form, but hey, it ain't broke, don't fix it. My guy's just cash from there. 42% from 3. He averaged around 23 points per game along with 3 steals and 6 assists. I mean, this guy just used all of his body. Just on defense, on offense, this guy's crazy. He has quite a large leaping ability. I mean, for a shooting guard, this guy got bounce. He doesn't have like crazy bounce like Zach LaVine, but this guy got bounce. Like normally shooting guards in the NBA, they just shoot and maybe finish it, but not as hard as this guy does. I mean, his 2 seasons in Iowa were pretty solid. In his freshman season, he averaged 9 points per game, but look at the usage rate. So low. So low. And mind you, in 2018 to 2019, Iowa, alright, this guy is a 3-star recruit coming out of high school, 73rd in his ESPN class, and during that time, when he had his freshman season, he had 2 future NBA players in Mario Shayuk and Talon Horton Tucker, who also play in the same position as him. Mario gets ran the same as Halliburton, a 2 to a 3. I mean, Mario is pretty tall. I mean, if you guys don't know Mario, you know the guy that looks like Kevin Durant in the G League? Yeah, that's basically him. And you guys already know Talon Horton Tucker. Now, unlike those other 2 players, Tyrese had the highest 3-point percentage of them all. Talon can hit it, but Talon only had 38% from 3, but my guy had 43% from 3. And my guy Tyrese was dishing the rock in the Battle of Atlantis. That's when I started knowing Tyrese. I mean, I always like checking out Division 1 programs, and I really see who could be an NBA player in the future. And I really saw what happened with Iowa. I only saw Mario Shayuk, Tyrese Halliburton, and then THT. But man, as soon as those 2 guys left for the NBA draft, Tyrese started balling. And still, with a low usage rate, he increased his points per game from 9 to 15. I mean, 9 is like a mediocre numbers. I mean, you could get to the first round, late first round, and early second round with at least 9 points per game. But if you go around 12 to 15 points per game, those are gold numbers for being a first round pick. And what did I tell you? He went first. I've been wanting to really feature Halliburton during the time, but no one really asked of him. So I prioritized obviously the top 5, but I really wanted to squish Tyrese, but I just couldn't find the time. Now, Tyrese, man, he's just a different player. Not only he can dish out the rock, he can shoot really well, and he uses his length and his body, but the soft touch on this man's layup package, sobrang soft, man. It's soft. Like every time I hear a college game about Iowa, I just love watching this guy. He drives in the paint and his shots are all soft. It's not like a ka. It's like ka. Like the little satisfying ka every time you swish the ball. That's all I hear from this guy. And out of all of the people that I ever featured in Under the Radar, this guy has the lowest usage rate that I've ever seen in the NBA. My guy is hella low but averages a lot of points. How does that happen? But this guy is a guaranteed money maker. This guy can cash it from anywhere. He can hit it from at least 35 feet, as in Dame Rage. Man, I've seen this guy hit a 4-pointer from the big 3 circle. I mean, this guy can really hit it. Now, I projected this guy to be around 13, 14. I saw a couple prospects that are a little bit better than him, but this guy, man, so underrated in the draft. Like, him and Peyton Pritchard na talaga. These guys are both really underrated. I mean, people doubted him merely because of his on-ball defense and his shooting stroke. Unlike other shooting strokes, like, that are natural, right? You have your guide hand on your left if you're a right-hand shooter, and then you flick it, right? But my guy Tyrese has this a bit of a unusual shot. It kind of looks like if he was shooting a one-handed floater, as in James Yap like floater. It's a little unusual, but it's cash. Me as a shooting guard myself, I had to choose like between two forms. I had to go with the normal fundamental, or if I go with a two-handed. Now, yes, guys, my form is not Joakim Noah terrible. When I shot it, right, it's normal, but my guide hand thumb, like my left thumb, would shoot along with my right hand. If you guys could ladies could actually imagine that. Now, what makes Tyrese so intriguing is that he's outperforming most of the rookies in his conference. Yes, he's not leading in points, but in terms of efficiency and like less usage, and the fact that he makes the most buckets in like out of rookies with the least amount of usage. I mean, yes, you can see LaMelo, he could dish out the rock, he can like pass it, and that's still using the ball, and he makes a lot of buckets, obviously averaging almost like 25 points per game. But this guy is literally carving out a role for himself in Sacramento, and I see the struggle there with Sacramento. Now, if Sacramento grabs a good center, a shooting center, and just juggles up a little bit of their team with using Bagley, who I really think that they should trade, honestly, they'll get back into playoff shape. You already have De'Aaron Fox. You already have Tyrese Halliburton. All you need is a good big man. I mean, Hazan is good, but he's underperforming, guys, in Ladis. He's just underperforming. So, they need to keep Holmes, keep Halliburton, keep Hield, and keep Fox. As long as you keep those guys and build around people who they can blend well with, I'm guaranteeing you they're getting in the playoffs. Now, Tyrese, man, if you give him the ball just a little bit more, this man will become an NBA superstar. I'm telling you, he has the height. He has a 6'7" freakishly defensive wingspan. He has the shooting efficiency. He has that butter shot. He can battle in the paint. He has a really soft touch. This guy has it all. All you need is to build a good team around Halliburton and Fox and Hield. As long as you build around those three players, you're going to get into the playoffs to at least, second round, third round, depending on the big man they select. Now, if you ladies and gentlemen enjoyed today's video, hit that like and hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you ladies and gentlemen, next week. Happy March! See you next week.